Sunlight fills an ordinary suburban bedroom. It's a mundane morning, but local police are cordoning off an empty, unmade bed. The resident, a young man named Ethan, is gone. We're looking at a scenario that defies conventional investigation. A person has vanished from a second-story room, with no shattered locks, no disturbed window frames, and no footprints leaving the property. Investigators found a series of deep, frantic scratches gouged directly into the drywall. The message specifies a time and an action. If you hear tapping at the window at 2 a.m., never look outside. To understand how this perimeter was breached, we have to reconstruct the timeline of events starting from the moment the tapping began. At 2 a.m., Ethan is home alone. There are no parents in the house and no neighbors nearby, just a silent, isolated environment. A rhythmic tapping begins, originating from the exterior glass of his second-floor bedroom window. Ethan ignores his survival instinct and walks to the window. He reaches out and slowly pulls back the fabric. He sees a pale woman with long black hair hovering outside. She isn't standing on a ladder or hanging from the eaves. She is floating in midair. By making eye contact, Ethan triggered a change in the entity. She was no longer just watching, she began to move. A text message arrives on Ethan's phone from an unknown number. The sender claims to be hiding in the basement. Because he was seen, the window is no longer a barrier. The entity is inside. Heavy movements ascend the central staircase, moving toward the bedroom door. A violent assault shakes the frame, blocking Ethan's only exit. Ethan's world has shrunk. With the window compromised and the door under siege, his available survival space has collapsed into a single room. Ethan retreats to the smallest space available, breathing heavily, crawling onto his stomach and sliding deep beneath his bed. He is in total darkness, unable to see anything in the room. He is now entirely dependent on his phone screen for information. A final message appears from the person in the basement. She's inside your room. Ethan is alone under the bed frame, yet a pale hand with rotting skin and black fingernails slowly slides into view right beside him. The banging on the door was a diversion. It was designed to herd Ethan into a confined, inescapable space where the woman was already waiting. In the darkness under the bed, two glowing white eyes open. The entity explains that looking out the window gave her permission to take him. A loud screech follows. The light from Ethan's phone suddenly dies, and all signs of life from the room stop. This entity uses human curiosity to find a way inside. If you hear that tapping at 2 a.m., the only way to stay safe is to never look at the glass.